You guys are great. I completely missed something out about the whammy surveillance videos that you kindly pointed out. I concentrated on the platform that gets the information, long loitering aerogel drones or whatever over your city watching you. But the real aspect of whammy is the AI capabilities. And very kindly, a viewer sent me a list of its amazing features, which I will tell you about right now. So this viewer kindly sent me this, and he said, wide area motion imagery often incorporates artificial intelligence. I think that's the point. To enhance its capabilities, here are some of the ways that AI actually enhance whammy. And the first one's absolutely counterintuitively brilliant. I've spent this morning thinking about it, and that's anomaly detection. First, let me read out what it does, and then let's discuss it. Behavior analysis. Really interesting concept. AI can analyze typical behavior patterns and flag anomalies that may indicate suspicious activity, such as unusual gatherings or movements of an individual. Wow! Here's my AI research into anomaly behavior detection. Because whammy can look at historical data, say whammy wanted to follow you. Yeah, you. They know what kind of car you drive, and they can follow it through historical normal behavior. So most of the time you go to the supermarket, and then every Tuesday you visit Great Aunt Maud, and very occasionally, about once a month, you go to a football match or something like that. Because of this long loitering whammy surveillance of the whole of your city, they can build up a behavior pattern of you over the last year. So an analyst can focus in on only your behavior, where you normally drive. And you can see a route map of where you normally drive. And then there's a few outliers, places that you only went once. You can then filter that and say, show me just the outliers. And there you are going on this blue route to somebody's house. Once. They zoom into the house, zoop, Rue de Republique, and discover it's the headquarters of Al-Qaeda Paris. They got you because you went there once. You thought you'd get away with it. What they found was all your normal routes in red, but this outlier route where you went to visit Al-Qaeda headquarters just once. That kind of AI analysis over the past year of just you, where you can see all your routes, is just incredibly powerful. And you can link it all together. You could say, for example, find everybody who went to that address and trace them back to where they live and make a list. The problem is with that, a list of everybody who went to the Al-Qaeda headquarters, who are obviously now going to be on a terror list, is, as somebody pointed out, what's wrong with whammy? It only picks up the bad guys. Well, not necessarily. You might appear on this terror list, but in fact you're a journalist doing research into Al-Qaeda, and the AI doesn't know that. The question is, who's monitoring the monitors? And here's one that whammy has that actually I use all the time as a filmmaker: enhanced image processing. Let's talk about that. Improved resolution. AI techniques can enhance image quality and resolution, making it easier to identify smaller or obscured objects. Including noise reduction, it can reduce noise in the imagery and increase overall clarity. Yeah, absolutely. A small door has cracked open to let mere mortals see into this AI world of advanced imagery. This company called Topaz, that's offering AI sharpness for old archive pictures, is very good. Not a sponsor, but I think it works well. The old system for sharpness enhancement looked like this. You know, it's really fake. It's just adding black lines around fuzzy bits. But AI enhancement can actually improve those edges and looks at what a feather would really look like if you zoomed it in. And that's obviously how they're getting so much detail from these large field cameras that actually see individual people. It's AI image enhancement. And remember this was the Barack Obama inauguration, the view over all that mile of people. An amazing picture was published of everybody standing there, but it let you zoom into an individual face right at the back of the crowd. And that used an early AI, or in fact a algorithm that stitched pictures together. What the wide picture actually was a stitch together of lots of very narrow pictures that appeared to make a wide picture, but in fact you could zoom into it infinitely to find one person. Back to the wide, individually into that person. And I guess that's what Whammy AI can do, to find you. And here's another one, predictive analysis. Yeah. Forecasting movements. AI can analyze historical data to predict future movements. Oh, I mean, that's just incredible. And there's a horrible story about that.
A former submarine commander shot and killed while jogging in a park. Russian authorities released the surveillance video, which appears to show him just before he was gunned down. CNN can't independently verify the video. According to Russian media, a suspect is in custody. The commander's alleged killer may have tracked his location on a popular exercise app.
Well, this is a former Russian submarine commander, Anderson. His name is Stanislav Rozhitsky. Apparently he'd taken the same route a number of times, and the assassin was waiting along in a park.
And the Strava data published that when he was in this one particular port, he always went for a run around this park. The people who wanted to kill him could predict a future movement by taking the Strava data, hiding in a bush, and when that submarine was in that city, the captain went and jogged in his normal route and they shot him. I mean, predictive behavior. That's a bit scary, isn't it? I often go and get goat food every Tuesday morning. And here's a classic one that Whammy does using AI. It's called data fusion, integrating multiple sources. I mean, that's a bit like the Obama picture. AI can help combine Whammy data and other intelligence, such as SAR, synthetic aperture radar, and with optical imagery. Synthetic aperture radar has height information. Oh, a new piece of information that somebody else sent me about SAR is that you can't hide a tank in a forest anymore. SAR can remove all the trees, and if a tank is sitting on a landscape under a tree cover, the trees are gone, and you can see the actual ground with no trees because it's actually looking for metallic objects actually sitting on the ground with elevation. So forget hiding under trees. They can still find us. And no doubt this is one that they use all the time, object detection. AI algorithms can automatically detect and track moving objects, such as cars and things, to reducing the workload of analysts. And of course, recognition. Machine learning models can classify objects, specific types of vehicles, personnel, and identify patterns of behavior. So you could say, find me every Prius or every Ford Fiesta, if they still make them, in the city, and then put together behavior patterns and look for you, the outlier that drives to the terrorist's house, or whatever you are searching for. That kind of thing really is what Whammy does. It's actually using AI, although it needs a long loitering type of drone, which might be an aerostat, or an advanced vacuum aerogel type, probably aeroloy drone, over your city. It's the AI that tells the analysts the truth. I genuinely trust, just like me, that you are learning something about my deep dive into things like Whammy. I'm happy to share these things with you as long as they don't bust national security. If you want to know what's going on, stay tuned. The truth is out there.